Alright, so this is the 2024 US presidential election in a nutshell. I'm going to do this as fast as possible so as not to waste your time. So each explanation is going to be really quick, but make sure to keep up and comment whether or not you agree, and make sure to like and subscribe for more quick predictions. So first, the state of Washington and the state of Oregon. They are West Coast strongholds for the Democratic Party, along with California and Hawaii. They almost always vote Democrat, and most of their state legislatures are with Democratic politicians, and they will not vote differently in this election. On the Republican side, the same as with Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, except there is an exception with Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. Also, the states of Utah and Alaska. These states have similarly Republican legislatures, with the exception of Alaska having one Democratic House member for their at-large district, but other than this exception, they're mostly Republicans, and Montana has a Democratic senator, but almost all the legislators from these states are Republicans. The states of Colorado and New Mexico will be closer, so will the state of Minnesota, but they will still go to the Democratic Party. The same goes for Iowa and Texas. They'll be closer, but they will go to the Republican Party. So, along with the state of Nebraska, the state of Maine has the weird district thing, with the 2nd District of Maine going to Republicans and the 1st going to Democrats, as is what happened back in the 2020 presidential election. As you can see here, 1 vote for Trump in Maine and 1 vote for Biden in Nebraska. So next we have the states of Nevada and Arizona. These two are swing states. Arizona especially was formerly a Republican stronghold, but Nevada was more so a Democratic stronghold. But Arizona will go to the Republican Party, even though it went to Biden back in 2020, and so will Nevada based on current polling. The states of Wisconsin and Michigan will be closer, but the Democrats have started to rebuild that sort of blue wall, and they're catching up in polling in these two states, so it is likely that Biden wins Michigan and Wisconsin, as well as the state of Pennsylvania, which is similarly in terms of geographic region as well as somewhat culture as the states of Michigan and Wisconsin. The East Coast is mostly going to Joe Biden, with New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Delaware, Maryland, and DC all going to Biden. So will Vermont, and New Hampshire will be closer than the rest of the Northeast, with the exception of Pennsylvania, but it will still go to Biden. The state of Virginia will also be somewhat close, but will still go to Biden, whereas the states of West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, and Indiana will not be too close, nor will the state of Illinois, which is dominated by the city of Chicago. The state of South Carolina will go to the Republican Party, similar to Tennessee, Kentucky, and the rest. So will the states of Ohio, North Carolina, and Florida. Even though they were once really close swing states, only North Carolina is an extreme swing state at this point. The state of Georgia will go to the Republican Party too, rounding out the rest of the South. And there we have it. Biden will win 270 to 268 in the 2024 election if it were to happen today. If you agreed with this, consider getting a channel membership like our first channel member did, TheNoobiestNoob, and thank you. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. We want to hit 1,000 so that we can defeat Joe Manchin in subscribers.